I am Toasted, and you're watching Serge.
Okay, well, this is your first solo tour.
Yes.
So, were you nervous getting to be playing your first solo show?
No, it's actually very comfortable. You know, the first show that I played with as a solo artist was in, God, where was it? It was in the U.S. It was in the U.S. and it was somewhere on the East Coast. And I felt so comfortable getting on stage. I remember the feeling of just walking on and going, this ain't nothing, you know? I mean, even the arenas that we're playing as I'm playing with Foo Fighters and stuff, solo artists, I've played so many of them that it's just like second nature. It's like, all right, it's time. Let's go rock it.
Of course, you got a great band with you right now.
Yeah, the Flying Cunts of Chaos. The Flying Cunts of Chaos. And of course, you guys don't have to cut it like most other countries, which is amazing. Free press. Wow, what a concept. Yeah, they're a bunch of great bands, you know. I mean, a bunch of great guys, amazing players, and really beautiful people, modest people that I enjoy on tour, and very supportive, very, you know, really cool bunch of guys. I mean, we're all just friends, and it's just very organic to go on tour with each other, you know.
Was it easy to form that band?
Easier than I thought it would be. You know, it wasn't easy, but, you know, we did auditions and stuff. But mostly we brought people that were friends and references of friends, which means friends of friends. That way it's not someone you just don't know coming in from the blue, you know? It's people that you know and people that you respect and people that they know and respect. So it's a tighter group of friends and family, that kind of vibe.
And now you also brought your own pre-show band with you from your own label.
Yes. Fair to Midland is one of the most amazing progressive rock bands that I've ever heard in my life. And, you know, I signed them last year to Surgical Strike Records, and we put their record out this year. And we're on their second single, Tall Tales, and they are one of the most undeniably powerful bands live that you'll ever see. As far as if you like rock music and you like live shows, you have to see their show, because it's one of the most powerful ones that you'll ever see these days from new bands. Yeah, our live show is great as well, and we have our own humorous things that we do, things that we enjoy live, and yeah, it's a very powerful show. The guys play really well, and you know, I get to get up there and play my songs, and couple of covers here and there, and have a good time, you know. Yeah.
I've done a lot of interviews with a lot of artists, and all of them are very critical of Bush and of the administration, but they're just writing songs about it. They're not doing anything. But you have your own Axis of Justice, so that's, I think you really have listened to that idea that you have to do something yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, music is an amazing vehicle that connects us and inspires us, and in my belief, it comes from the universe. It doesn't come from the individual. It comes from collective consciousness, and if collective consciousness is a vehicle toward the truth, then poetry and music have to be reflective of that for it to be inspiring of our times and reflective of our times. And to me, that's what poetry and music are. I'm not saying that music or poetry have to be necessarily socially or politically viable. They could be love songs. It doesn't matter. They just have to be truthful, you know, and collectively truthful.
But do you think you have to do something outside of music if you really want to do something?
That's up to the individual, obviously, you know. Some people are more activist-oriented, like myself or Tom Morello or Saul Williams, or, you know, there's a group of friends that I have, Zach De La Roca, and, you know, there's a group of friends that I have within the music community that are very, not just, they speak and they do and they participate and they put their money where their mouth is, and I respect that, but I also respect other musicians that follow their own vision, that are amazing songwriters or amazing, you know, positive people that create positive change are all one. It doesn't matter whether they're political or not, is what I'm trying to say. I've been privy to be able to make a living off of what I like to do, and in that sense I'm always grateful. Yeah.
You actually have a song about money on the new album, The Tyranny of Money.
Yeah.
But you have, of course, run into a lot of money since the time of System of a Down. And
I made a
do
lot
you-
of money before System of a Down as well. I had my own software company. I was in a number of businesses after college. To me, I did music because I gave up a lot of money to do music because I had a software company that was doing well, and I had to kill my own company to be able to spend time doing my art form, so that whether or not that succeeded or not, nobody knew, of course, you know. And so it's that kind of a thing. But yes, people, I am critical of people that are motivated by the instrument of money alone. Money should be a byproduct. You should do what you want to do, and if what you want to do creates the situation that you are able to gain money, that's great. But if you're doing something for money, or if you're negotiating your truths for money, then that's wrong. And that's what the song "Money" generally deals with.
and now you are a rich person. Do you think you should use your money for political ends?
I use my funds the way that I see fit in terms of social things. I wouldn't. Well, I guess some of it you would call political. See, for me, it's all the same: personal, political, social. You know, the Armenian genocide issue to you is political. To me, is personal. You know, so I've been working on that issue and donating to that issue for many years. Human rights, Amnesty International. For you, it might be political. For me, it's personal. See what I mean?
What about giving to a certain presidential candidate? You ever consider that?
No. I believe that that's a lot of the problem that we have is the ability to almost like advertising. I mean, let's say you had two cola companies running for the same office. One was Pepsi and one was a small cola nobody's ever heard of. One has a budget of $100 million and one has $1 million. Who do you think is going to win in America? People in America, maybe around the world, when they vote for somebody, they want to vote for someone that they like who will win. They're not going to vote for someone that they like, who may or may not win. That's infusing capitalist ideology into democratic principles, and that's wrong. You got to vote for who you think best represents your moral as well as the actual political issues. And if many people did that, then the preference of someone who might not win may win.
And you're a very outspoken person. And I saw you on the Henry Rollins show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and because Henry Rollins does a lot of spoken word gigs. Would you ever consider doing something like that?
Absolutely. In fact, I've been invited twice to a spoken word gig in Amsterdam, in Holland. I'm not sure if it's in Amsterdam. I know it's in Holland. And I think it's usually around the fall. And it never worked out with my schedule, but I'd very much be interested to doing that, especially if Saul Williams comes with me on one of them, because I think he's an amazing poet of our times.
Or tour together with Henry Rollins or something?
That would be awesome, like a spoken word tour, yeah.
Are you a fan of Henry Rollins? Or?
Yes, I am. I'm a fan of Black Flag and the Henry Rollins solo stuff, his books, his poetry, and he's a nice guy. He's a friend, you know. His intentions are in the right place.
Quit with the interview again because I saw her signing it off. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thanks, brother.